Hello friends, it's auction preview time. So once again, we have an auction that will be wrapping up on Sunday night at 8 p.m. starting at Central Standard Time. And it's hosted on our website. So the link below in the copy of where I put it is where you can link through and you can jump right on and view the items one by one. I'm also going to show you a quick preview here, and then you can bid. You can place what do we call it? Maximum bids. You can bid one bid at a time. Most of them are in $10 to $20 increments. There are 30 items. One has, I believe, already sold. I think this sweet little pumpkin already sold. Here we are, is our little koala bear. He's a little hipster, and he's got a little zipper, and it goes right around your waist and hangs onto your leg. How cute is he? So it's a sweet gift, and we do have more of those in the store. If anybody's interested, you can call us, and we can get you your own little koala. Let me jump in and just start in with some great pieces. These are in no particular order in terms of how they're going to show up on the show, but just simply, here, let me get the light a little lower here. There we go. Is that a little better? Maybe so. Okay, here's an awesome item. This one is gorgeous coyote bead stitch. It's Native American, designed and made. For those of you that know our beautiful designer Shauna, it's one of Shauna's pieces in a black and white. It's a really gorgeous, I mean, look at the power on that one. With the black and white contrast. White is always good. This one is zebra, my glasses here. Zebra jasper and banded agate onyx crystals, and then it has a sterling clasp. So that's actually quite a lovely, lovely piece. It's got the little spirit bead on the back, which is the one imperfect bead. So it's a one of a kind, just a really beautiful collectible piece. And of course, black and white goes with everything. That's an awesome one. Then let's show you, this is a 30-inch. It'll be a sterling silver plated. So it's copper underneath on the base. That's why they have a nice weight to them. They feel just like the sterling silver, all sterling silver, but they have that copper base, and it's why they're typically about a fifth of the cost of what regular sterling silver is. Now you can do a buy now on this for $119 is the buy now on it, and that's a great piece. This is one that, being at 30 inches, you could double wrap into a choker. You could put an extender on it and get up to 35 inches out of it, or it's just that great layerable piece. I got lots of layers on here today that will lay beautifully. And you can put a pendant on it. Again, if you decide to double it up, you can still put a pendant on one loop of it. So a really functional, versatile piece. We just got a new shipment of these in as well in some different lengths. So, but anyway, that one is up for the bidding. It actually can sell very easily to buy now because that's a great value on it. This is a beautiful choker, and it is done in disc turquoise, and it has that one sweet little nugget right in the middle. I love the clean, just simplicity of that. It's a beautiful neck piece. This one is 16 inches, so it's a true choker with a little bit of leeway. You've got Navajo pearls here, Hishi beads here, and then some jasper right here. It's a really lovely, clean design. Very nice. This, for those of you that love red, and a lot of people do love red. This is probably, I don't have a length on it. Well, hang on. No, I don't. I'd have to walk away to grab it, and I'm not sure it's there, the measurement stick. But I would say this is about a 20-inch. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably about 20 inches. And it's got a sweet little feather off the back. And this is dyed coral, turquoise, and then it has pearls and some brass elements as well. But a really beautiful red and turquoise neck piece in about a 20-inch. Very nice. Here is one of our famous little turquoise bar necklaces on a chain. It's a little, it's a choker piece, so it's going to fit like this right here, and then you can bring it up to in there. You could also make it a longer piece too. I like wearing these with some of my longer ones, not with this piece because I would want it to be a little bit longer below it, but it really lays beautifully right on the neckline. And those are all little turquoise chips. This is a great piece, and I love the chain on this. This is really adjustable as far as length as well. You could take this up to a 14 to 15 inch, and then it'll go up to about probably 18 to 19 inches. But those are conchos, silver hammered conchos. It's a native done piece, and then it's set with a spiny oyster purple, if you can see that very well. It is purple, so spiny oyster purple. But this is a real, let's make this a little easier without my neck piece. So here it is on the long side. Okay, that's at its full out length. Right there, okay? So a nice length, but you could take it all the way up to here, okay? So it's kind of just a personal choice where you like to wear it. That is a very fun one. And buy now on that is $205. $205, is that right? Yep, $205. And then here is, I think this is our last little turquoise and spiny oyster bar necklace. Let's see if you can see it a little better here with color. It's just a very understated, for those of you that are a little bit more of a minimalist. I think it's a great piece. Buy now and it is $75. Look at the color in it. Really sweet. It's got browns, orange spiny oyster, and then the blue turquoise. Really very nice. And then a couple of, look at the wow on this. This is one of our stretch bracelet designs. Love the yellow. Is that awesome with the turquoise? Kind of a fun little canary yellow pop. And then brown tones. It's got turquoise, stones, beads. Very nice. A sweet little bracelet. Here's another one in a stretch. And that's going to fit, my wrist is about a 6.5, fits it perfectly. It'll fit up to a 7, probably down to a size 6. And it's got disc, turquoise, oh gosh, there's all kinds, there's agate, there's brass pieces. There's a whole myriad of different colors, but really pretty colors, all in that turquoise and brown type tones. This is I think it's one of our last ones in this style. It's a little squash, little bottom part of the blossom. In what would be a bigger squash blossom piece, you'll see that kind of style influence. And this one is just on chain. It is a 20-inch neck piece. You could shorten that even further. And you have turquoise, red, looks like it could be coral, but it could be spiny oyster as well. And then purple spiny oyster. So a really nice color combination. This is all hand-done sterling work, all handmade, and it is a signed piece. It's a sweet piece. And again, here's kind of the size and scale of it. So, and this one is a honey. If you love color, if you love emerald green was one of the first stones I ever designed with. So I've always had just kind of a sweet, a special spot for, yeah, right? Yeah, it's a beast. It's a big guy. So this is tiger's eye. And then this gorgeous green, I'm going to say it's agate, but I can't clarify that for sure, but a gorgeous green stone, really a specimen piece. And then more of the beautiful gold tone down here as well in the beautiful stone. But look at the texture on that. So tiger's eye and emerald green. Pretty, pretty, pretty piece. That is a statement piece. And that's all hand done. It's native made. That's another one of Shauna's designs. Really an exquisite piece of art. Look at the matrix. This is malachite. It's not agate, it's malachite. Sometimes it takes a little click for my mind to jump in. Today is one of those days. All right, here is a sweet lariat necklace. And we've carried, we did something like this not too recently. We did 2 of them. So here is kind of the sister to it. Has that sweet little, the little blossom in sterling silver. This is all hand-done blossom. The blossom itself is actually signed. It's a one-of-a-kind signed, beautiful. And then all done with turquoise chunk as well as with Navajo pearls out of sterling. So that just simply comes through. Pop it through, and that's the look. So it's just very sweet. It's easy to wear. It's not too big, not too small. It's just a really nice, clean neck piece. You could layer other pieces around it and down with it, but it holds on. And here is, this is some vintage Louis Vuitton fabrication. It's the star part of the Louis Vuitton insignia. We've cut it up, cut an old bag up, and done it with cowhide, and then the brass buttons, as well as on this beautiful brown toned, kind of a cognac colored leather. So really a very, very comfortable, cool signature piece. Anybody who knows Louis Vuitton is going to know that that's what that is. And so it's just, it's a statement piece. This is a gorgeous pendant piece out of spiny oyster, coral, and turquoise. And I'm going to show you, I don't have a necklace to put that on, but I'm going to show you, oh, I do, I have my own, how this would be worn, because it really is a beautiful, beautiful piece. So there it is. It's a powerful statement piece. Purples and turquoise and the red. Much, much prettier. It's popping off of the screen here, kind of some odd colors, but it's actually really beautiful in person. There's a lot of sterling on that piece as well. And it's just a very lovely focal piece. Here is where you could pick up some of the earrings that have the purple spiny oyster in them in a concho. Kind of it's a post earring. That would be really nice. Here we go. I sit on that side. And that would pop off of something like this as well. Here is a really sweet, it's a smaller scale turquoise pendant that's bezel set in sterling. It is a signed piece. The buy now on it is $135. It's going to fit on a smaller, probably up to a 5mm neck piece or chain, or it could be a cord. You could do it a lot of different ways, but a little more understated piece. This one is our turquoise and spiny oyster. Then there's amethyst and sterling silver textured beads in a wrap bracelet. And this one's a little smaller, so those of you that have a smaller wrist, it will fit. It's not going to be too big. In other words, if you have a bigger wrist, won't matter. It'll adjust to your wrist as well, but it is small enough that it will fit a smaller wrist. Here is one of just my single stone cuff designs, and this one is on a patented brown leather. You can see the beautiful stone texture in the sliced cut quartz agate. That's a really pretty piece. This is a bracelet we just always sell well. We keep buying it. It's sold, I don't know how many times on an auction it's sold as a buy now price, because it is just the great, multi-stranded leather, turquoise. It's got crystals on it, textured leather, smooth leather, a whole myriad of options in how that plays. But a really great piece. The buy now on it is I think it's $125. So that's a really fun worthy piece. This is a cool ring. This is adjustable. So it's hand done, stamped, and it has a domed effect, the actual ring itself. This is domed up. And really a cool piece. And then the back of it, you can see, has texture as well. And it's adjustable. So any ring that goes on me, most all of them are adjustable because I have huge hands, huge fingers. But that is a really fun piece. You could actually, it might be a cool middle finger piece as well. In that, kind of chunky, comfortable too, actually. It's really very comfortable. It's fairly lightweight, but it is sterling silver. And there is the adjust. You just squeeze it in or out. All right, here is a sweet little, size is this? Let's see. Size 5, is that right? No, it's not a size 5. Feels like a size 7 maybe. You'll have to look on the details, and if it's not there, let me know and I'll get you a size on it. But a sweet little, not really little, it's actually a nice sized ring. It's got the rope around the bezeled stone. It's got a sterling wrap or twisted rope, and it's kind of that channel set, but it's a significant chunk of turquoise. It's actually very nice, a real cool piece. This is a vintage piece. Let's see. It's probably a 9, 10, maybe an 11, size 11. And it's inlaid cracked turquoise and cracked what would be coral. And it's really just a cool inlay. Look at that closely on the picture. It's got kind of a Thunderbird motif on the bottom part of the turquoise here. So it's a neat ring. Could be a great men's ring as well. It's got kind of a, almost an Indian headdress kind of a feel around the whole front set here. And this is another of my cuff designs. This is a honey of a stone. This is real dark black and then edged a bit in brown, and then it has a sheerness to the edge, and then I decided to set it with that real pretty taupe embossed what would be patented leather. And that's a large scale stone and piece. Very fun piece. That would be beautiful on. Here is a beautiful piece of copper toned and turquoise beaded neck earrings. Really pretty. If you have any spiny oyster, this would be really fun to wear with them, earpieces. And it's about 3 inches long. And buy now, it's $99. That's a pretty pair. These are awesome. This is a kind of a drop fanned cluster type of earring in turquoise. Good sized, you can see. Those are a significant piece. Those fall into the way wow kind of a piece. What I like about it too is that it's a post earring. So it's gonna be on your ear and it'll hold there, very nicely. Not gonna drag on your ear as badly when it's a post versus a heavy earring that has a hook through. You're gonna get a little more drag. And you can put some backs on these that actually support it even more. There's a little butterfly back that's really nice. But yeah, these are gorgeous and these are signed. Beautiful. See if you can see the color here. Blue, turquoise, a little bit of green. It's just got a really nice matrix to it. A little bit of kind of a taupe brown to it. So very pretty set. And this is a hand made copper earring with turquoise embellishment at the top. These are all hand cut, hand textured, hand burnished. And when I say burnished, usually it's a heat process. Sometimes it's a chemical process that's used to get a certain patina to copper. And copper over time will patina in a lot of different directions. There's a product you can use to put on copper that, and silver for that matter, that it'll stop tarnishing. It's called Renaissance wax. And you can put that on. And the other thing you can do is you can store them in tight plastic bags. But I hate that. I like the patina, actually. I like copper as it goes a little bit darker. And you can always just take a copper cloth and lift up color as well. But those are really beautiful, nice and lightweight, real functional earrings. And then we have this bag, which is a Stone Feather Road design. You can go crossbody with it or just over the shoulder. And it's our Atta Girl bag, which there's 2 bags here, both beautiful colors in the cognac and the black cowhide with the drop-in pocket, and then a zipper across the top. Here is the salt and pepper hide, and then the zipper across the top in the little bit smaller bag. So it's got a large bag and a small bag. For those of you who have collected these, this would be a really good one in neutrals that you could mix in with some of your other bags. If you only want to use one bag, you just take the hardware off, pop it in here, and voila, you have just one bag. So a lot of versatility. There's a bunch of leather, a bunch of hide, a bunch of hardware on this. And this one, the buy now on it is $149. That's a good buy at $149 as well. So the only other thing we have is the running horse. Well, 2 things, I guess. I'm going to flip here. It's the running horse blanket. And so this is a wool blend blanket. You can see it. It's under the jewelry here. I'm not going to pull it all the way out. But it is a full-size blanket. And you can see the sweet little horses. The little running horses are all throughout the whole pattern. And then this beautiful rock cairn piece is just a really nice, very cool vertical linear piece that you could use as a accent to some part of your home decor. And could be on a side table. It could be in a bedroom on your side table. It could be on a bookshelf. Anytime you have that nice linear line, it's just give that your eye a place to work from. So that's the lineup for Sunday night auction. So you go to our website, and if you haven't established a sign in username and password, do so. And whether you bid on this auction or another, then once you have the login, then you always have it. And you can save it on your save passwords and bid at any time in weeks to come. We do this auction almost every single, we had one Sunday in the last, I think, 40 Sundays maybe that we didn't. And that was right after Christmas. We took a little tiny break, or right before, one or the other. So that's it. The other thing I want to invite you to join us is tomorrow night. We'll be going 2 hours live and doing our Backroad Treasures number, I think it's number 9. And it will be an awesome collection of 80 plus beautiful jewelry designs, some mostly Native American. A couple pieces will be some of our custom pieces in there as well, but most of it is Native American. And as I pulled it out this morning, I was looking at it because Cindy and Michelle had the lineup ready for me to take a peek at. I was like, this is maybe one of the best lineups we've done for Backroad Treasures. Really, some gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. I don't think you'll be disappointed. So do join us on that. That will be hosted on Facebook. So you've got to be on our Facebook channel. And if you go to on our Facebook page, either Stonefeather Road or Roadsters, either one, scroll down till you see a square with a lot of stone and jewelry color. And it should say Backroad Treasures. It's either number 8 or 9. I just don't remember. Then you can jump in and link in right on that. It'll take you to your sign-in if, in fact, you already have an account. And then tomorrow when we go live, we'll be live right on our page. So just go to our Facebook page and join us. You can watch us live. You can comment back and forth live with us. And what you do is you add items into your cart throughout the course of the 2 hours that we'll be on with the 80 items. At the end of the night, go to your cart and check it, make sure those are the pieces you want, and you can pay and sign out and done, and we will get it off and shipped to you the next day. And it'll give us a shipping label and all that good stuff because you're going to give your mailing address. And it's a fun show. And you get to see a real nice cross-section of some really incredible Native American work and art. And share it with your friends, let people know we're on. We'll continue to do it as long as people keep jumping on with us. So we appreciate any sharing that you do of it. Not while we're live, though. Don't share it. Well, you can share while we're live, but they cannot put anything into their cart while we're live. If you shared it, they can only do it on our site with us. So with that, you can share it now. Actually, you can share it now and say, hey, try this show tomorrow night to do a great jewelry show. And there's a few pieces on there. Mostly it just shows a lot of stone color. But I'm here to tell you the pieces. There's a couple gorgeous squash blossoms, a turquoise and sterling one, and a black onyx one that is incredible. There's some incredible earrings. There's some incredible lariat, singular, very clean, beautiful necklaces, bracelets, cuffs, just beautiful, beautiful pieces. And again, that's tomorrow night. We're going to be at 6 o'clock. We'll be coming live from the store. And we're going to wrap through it quickly. I'm going to try and move through it very quickly. Michelle told me, and I've had feedback that I talk too long on the auctions and on the Backroad Treasures. So I'm going to try and crank through it quicker so you don't have to sit for more than just 30 seconds on each item as we whip through them and give you the choices of what to put in your cart. So that's that. Have an awesome evening. Hope you're starting out the new year with a happy new year. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks, friends. Have a good evening. Peace and light.